Let me see his content. I'll judge it completely unbiased. Okay, I'll tell you if I'm seeing like creativity or not. Am I crazy or does this just look like Pokey shit? I mean, I'm not saying he's copying Pokey, but it's like, it feels very similar to like Mr. Pokey's like style of content and shit like that. Read Iyo's tweet. I'm begging, it's free content. No wait, Iyo was back. No wait, did I come back just in time for Iyo? Had a banger conversation with some amazing creators about the current roster of gacha games, but primarily Wuthering Waves potential. A couple key takeaways without digging into too much detail. God damn! Okay, Wuthering Waves' downfall will be that of the community. Public perception if they continue to go down this path. Criticism is not y'all's enemy. Okay. Starting off strong. Figureheads of these spaces need to hold more accountability / acceptance in their position of power / voice, and police / shame their community together. Okay. S-tier content that isn't reacts / guides. All right. Kuro needs to get S-tier content that isn't react / guides. Kuro needs to get more directly involved with benefiting their creators. Kuro is going to fail at their vision if they don't quickly establish WuWa at its own thing and not a Genshin / XYZ identity. Most of the systems in Wuthering Waves has no real purpose relative to the game itself, which further separates the identity, i.e. multiple features inspired from other mediums but not fleshed out enough to make their own game. Ooh, man, this guy, oh man, immerse the players in the actual game, not the concept of it better than Genshin. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna go through this all again. I don't know, but that one's a very strong no though. What the fuck? All right, WuWa is missing glue to the system. Top 3 most important to the game's problems. I don't even know what this means. I'm hoping for version 2 to hit. Wait, I'm hoping for version 2 hitting the ground hard and handling a lot of issues that have been brought to light, as well as the other major problems, but the vocal minority has shunned. A lot of these can be solved with quickness, but takes effort and willing parties. Tons of people need to pull wool over their eyes when they smell the house burning down. By then, it's too late. Okay. Wow, that is a very bad ratio, by the way. That is a fucking terrible. 8,000 views to 74 likes, bro. People hate this, bro. God damn. People fucking hate this, man. First comment, would you say WuWa's downfall is because they don't have a U? Had to do it. Yeah, lol. Okay, yeah, ego jokes aside, that's probably still accurate to say. No, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? He's regressing. You can't say that. But not for other reasons that get memed on. Y'all are creatively missing on a lot of content space right now, and that's partially the game's fault, mostly the creator's fault. Hold on. Let me see his content. I'll judge it completely unbiased. Okay, I'll tell you if I'm seeing like creativity or not. All right. Now is the perfect time for new players to start Honkai Star Rail. Not really. I've seen that video 10 billion times in other games. We gotta talk about Priden. LOL. Priden shit. Everyone talks about Priden. Did Sunday honestly fix Jing Yuan in Honkai Star Rail? Would we classify that as a guide? Yeah, would we classify like, you know, I would like semi, I guess, like half maybe. It's kind of like a middle ground. I still wouldn't call it creative though, not at all. HP inflation probably going to ruin Honkai Star Rail. I think a lot of people talk about HP inflation shit. Don't get left behind in Honkai Star Rail 3.0 through massive changes. Don't get left behind in Honkai Star Rail 3.0 massive changes. Talking about new stuff. Everyone talking about new stuff. No more super break. New remembrance path is huge. Okay. Top 10. Okay, top 10 tier list. Seen that a lot. The dark side of power creep in Honkai Star Rail. People talk about power creep all the time. Stop falling for Acheron's free-to-play trap. Am I crazy or does this just look like Pokey shit? I mean, I'm not saying he's copying Pokey, but it's like, it feels very similar to like Mr. Pokey's like style of content and shit like that. You know, what does he mean by like S-tier content? You can't always just pump out S-tier content. That's really fucking hard, especially for like a gacha game. I think a video popped up from Iyo in my vacation when I was doing something. It was like a video that was like it's the first video. It's right here. It's right. Now is the perfect time for new players to start Honkai Star Rail. Why is this 1 hour and 20 minutes long? Holy shit. Holy shit. There's no way it's this long. Honestly, I'm not shitting on Iyo. I'm not trying to. I hope I'm not coming off that way. I probably am. Yeah, I probably am, right? I don't give a fuck what he makes, but I don't know. Him saying stuff like this, like ego jokes aside, that's probably still accurate to say that, you know, there's the creator space needs an Iyo is pretty fucking crazy. Iyo. Oh my god, yep. Withering Waves' downfall. Let me go through each one of these points one by one. Withering Waves' downfall will be that of the community, public perception if they continue to go down this path. Criticism is not y'all's enemy. I think that's half true, half not. I don't think Withering Waves' downfall will, you know, will be too much on the community's fault, because you can have like a toxic community, but the game will still be like thriving. Look at Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is still the biggest gacha game in the world right now. Their community, probably the worst gacha community. What maybe one of even like the worst of all time communities of, you know, like it's very fucking bad. League of Legends is just, it's just the game, dude. Yeah, the players are really toxic. Yeah, you're right. They're very fucking toxic. Criticism is not y'all's enemy. No, I mean it's half true, half not. I would lean more like 80% towards no. The community will not be the downfall of Withering Waves. Figureheads of these spaces need to hold more accountability / acceptance in their position of power, voice, and police / shame the community together. You see, now I am a very big fan of, or not a big fan, how do I say this? I don't think all content creators, by the way, I don't know why he did like quotation marks like figureheads, just say like content creators. I don't know what this fancy smashy shit is, but figureheads, aka content creators, need to hold more position of power, you know, stuff like that, publicly shame their shit. Content creators, I feel like, are not responsible for shit like this, you know. At the end of the day, what our job really is trying to, like, you know, make entertainment and shit like that. We're not here to like police the people around, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know, stuff like that. I think how most people need to look at it is, this is all stupid. If I choose to care, then I might be stupid. If I choose to not care and just be like, oh yeah, you know, just go along with it, then that's probably like the healthiest. You know, it's on you to really think about what you want to put into your life or not. Power and shame. Like, I feel like the way he words this is like, yeah, we are all like content creators are like the government, and we need to make sure we're keeping the people in check. It's really not that serious, I don't think. I really don't think it's that serious. We're playing a gacha game. We're making content for the game. People are going to fight no matter what, to be honest. That's just how gacha communities are. I feel like the gacha community as a whole is just like kind of inherently, like, you know, pretty toxic in itself. Anyways, S-tier content that isn't react / guides. I mean, if people want to keep on making S-tier content is not something you can just like continuously pump out, you know. There'll be some like here and there, but like for the most part, you're just trying to make it through like each update, you know. And again, at the end of the day, like, content creators are just gonna make what they want to make, you know, as long as it's working for them. And you know, if they're happy with it, then it's fine. If people like watching stuff like that, then they can still watch shit like that. Anyways, Curl needs to get more directly involved with benefiting the creators. I don't think it's a need. I really don't. Like, what are they really going to do? I feel like, man, like, at least I'm happy. I'm happy with how things are. I don't think gacha games really need to like help out the creators too much, to kind of just like let them do their own thing. It would be helpful though. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be helpful or like make the community better. I just feel like it's not really too necessary. Even I'm pretty sure they give access to whatchamacallit. I think content creators can go in like the beta servers and like Withering Waves and Star Rail 2. I feel like that already is like pretty fucking good. What else could they really do? They could give us like monthly asteroids, you know, like monthly currency. That would help out actually a pretty good amount, and it really wouldn't require anything on their end. But yeah, I mean, you know, overall, I would agree, but it's not necessary. Rely on yourself more than you should rely on like the company, because most companies I feel like won't even reach out to you and like help you, or like gacha game companies, you know. Kuro is going to fail at their vision if they don't quickly establish WuWa as their own thing and not a Genshin / XYZ identity. So I guess it's just saying that Genshin just feels too much like, sorry, Star Rail, my bad. I think what he's saying there is Withering Waves feels too like why can't I talk right now? Withering Waves feels too much like Genshin Impact and not their own identity. There you go. I got through that sentence. They're going to fail at their vision. I feel like they've already achieved the success that they've already wanted, right? But I do want to say that I did think that it was very similar to Genshin when I was playing it, and that's part of the reason why I quit. You know, when I was playing it, I was like, damn, like I know it's different from Genshin, but like I kind of don't like this genre. You know, like it kind of still feels like Genshin, even though it's like kind of like a new game. I quit for that reason. But it seems like they're doing pretty good on their own right now. So, you know, if people are enjoying it, then people are enjoying it. It's just the Genshin effect. Genshin is too big not to be compared with. If people see like an anime open world gacha game, the first thing that's going to pop in their mind is Genshin Impact, and there's just no way around it.
Oh, it looks like another Genshin. I'm out of here. I saw next mobile.
Genshin ruined the world, man.
It really did, bro. Upload that video right.
Every single fucking time, that's what's going to happen because Genshin is the biggest thing. You can almost never separate your identity from Genshin Impact unless you're like just a completely different genre of game. You know, or, you know, if you're not open world. Anyways, most of these systems in Wuthering Waves has no real purpose relative to the game itself. I don't know about this one. I don't play WuWa. Chat, true or no? For the people who play WuWa in my chat, true or no? No, true. It's like mixed 50-50. I don't know who's right or wrong. I'm gonna skip this one. I can't talk about this one. Immerse the players in the actual game, not the concept of better than Genshin. Honestly, I don't really know what this means. I disagree though. If he's saying like I don't know what this means. Like immersion? I'm hoping. Yeah, it seems like most people didn't agree with this. 77 likes opposed to 8,000 views. Pretty bad. Yeah. Wuthering Waves' downfall is over-exaggerated, especially when it's getting positive reception for the most part, especially in CN, Korea, and JP. It's not an over-exaggeration, it is a this or that. Positive reception within the space, outside the space, were being labeled as anything but positive, as I said, public perception. It's not over-exaggeration, it is this or that. You mean like non-gacha gamers? Like, where's the outside space? And gacha gaming Reddit apparently. Yeah, but gacha gaming Reddit is just filled with Genshin tards. As I said, public perception. So public perception of Wuthering Waves is bad. Yeah, no, it's definitely not as extreme as this. I think he is. I think he is 1,000,000% exaggerating. He is 1,000,000,000% exaggerating this one. Unrelated, but do you know when the next... I don't care. Sorry. Just have to hope by 2.0 everything is fine. I can agree with half or not all to specify the things. Wait, to specify for all those are losers that sit all day online. Community is hard. Community has had its movements where they drive players away and tell people to play other games. Whenever people ask for something, a different changes. We'll see what you're bring. Yep. This is a new gacha game. There are only 2 games in a genre that a lot of people regard as high quality. It's not a bad thing to make observation of how one game handles compared to the other. It helps people to determine what they want to spend their time and energy on. True. Factual. I've been saying this about its combat. They just slapped it on as a Genshin foundation without doing their own thing. I could not be fucked to play a Genshin clone. Got tired of this shit. This is why... Whoa, what the fuck? This is why I prefer Zenless Zone Zero, different from the rest in style, art style, gameplay, and story. I mean, like, Zenless... Yeah, it's not the best comparison, I feel like. Zenless Zone Zero is pretty banging, not gonna lie. The gameplay, though, I feel like it's not too different from Genshin. So I don't know why he used it. Like, I'm sure Zenless is actually getting pretty good now. You know, I've been hearing a lot of word of mouth. You know, people are like, yeah, you know what? Maybe Zenless is good. So I'm gonna believe them. But him using that as like yeah, Zenless is a lot different compared to like Genshin. I felt like it was the same thing. It's literally... So how I see, or like how I identify Genshin clones in my mind is third person view. You have a skill button, you have an ult button, you have a clicky button, you make combos, you tap E, tap ult. It feels like a Genshin clone. To me, Wuthering Waves combat, Zenless Zone Zero combat, Genshin Impact combat, all feel the same to me. It really does. I know they're different, it just feels the same to me. So Honkai Star Rail, what are you talking about? No, that one is okay. Let me add one more. Real-time combat and turn-based combat. Different. Anyways, you don't want to invite that saint here. Careful box. You don't want to invite that saint there. I am down to talk to Saint Tontus, man. I don't know what the fuck he did. I don't even know if I agree with him, to be honest. Like, I haven't even seen anything regarding him yet, so I don't know why people were fucking mad as fuck, or like, you know, trying to, or like talking to him so much. But I guess I will see now. Maybe you just don't like hack and slash. Yeah, I don't like hack and slash is what it is. I think hack and slash gets very boring very fast. And the way that Honkai Star Rail, like, negates that is just by having the auto mode. Because, like, if I don't want to play, I'll just turn on the auto battle. You know, easy money.